Hi, welcome back to English 111 Online. It's having a little bit of technical difficulty this week, so if you looked for the video and couldn't find it, then I apologize. But anyway, you at this point, if you're watching this, you will have forgiven me and gone on with the video as usual. Last week we had to do the quiz. I saw a couple of people had not done that, but most of you have, and so that was good grades on those. Supporting a claim, this is where you turned in one of those two paragraphs that you had to do, and I have not had a chance to start looking at those, but I will be looking at those and making comments on them as I have in the past. For everything that you've done. I do have comments on your business letter that you turned in, and I do have comments and I will have comments on that supporting a claim, whichever paragraph you decided to do. What we're going to do now, we have looked at the paragraphs. You have written a few paragraphs, and we've been concentrating on getting the topic sentences done, so don't forget about that. We'll still do that. But we're going to branch out now. You've got the opportunity to do the business letter using the paragraphs with the topic sentences. But we're going to branch out now to the essay. And this essay will not be due until the end of February. So just remember, take it one step at a time. I'm going to present it to you that way, and I would like for you to do it one step at a time because, remember, we have the ability to totally lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was going to say, but anyway. We're going to stretch those paragraphs out, and we're going to learn how to write so that others can read what you've written. That's why I want you to just take a deep breath, and let's take it slow. You may want to look back over the writing an essay slideshow that was on last week's. I brought it down to this week also. The sample MLA formatted essay, just a picture of it so you can see what it looks like. And then I want you to watch this video for an overview of our future selves from the textbook. The thing that you need to read next is our future selves in our textbook. It is on page well, let's see what it's on page 241. So in your text, I put this document up here about the Core Project 1 essay, but please, as I said, let's don't write it yet. We're just trying to get ready to write this week. So what I would like for you to do is you can read it here if you don't have your textbook yet, but you've got to get that textbooks. We're reaching a point now where, I'm going to have to stop putting this stuff up here for you. So anyway, but there it is if you don't have the textbook yet. And this is an excerpt from a book. And the video is a promo video that was put out in anticipation of the book. But we're just going to read the first chapter of it, Our Future Selves. As you read, I'd like for you to make some notes. And so I have included here, it's the last source included this week, a dialectical journal for technology. And what I would like for you to do is consider how has technology affected the way people think according to what you've read in Our Future Selves? So think of 3 ways that technology has affected the way people think. Put them here, and then over here on this side where it says textual evidence, bring in the quotation from the textbook that you'll use to back up what you've said over here. If you don't want to do that question, you can do this one. How has technology affected the way people live? You get 3 examples and your textual evidence to go with it. Or you can do this one. How has technology affected the way people interact with each other? And then same thing, 3 points and your textual evidence. When you bring up this sheet, you won't be able to type on this document, but go over to File and look down to the 3rd topic down, make a copy, and that will bring it up here, and then you'll be able to type on your copy. You can leave it with the title that it gives it here. You can give it another title, just so you'll be able to find it when you get ready to post it. Okay, so cancel that. All right, so one of those, you don't have to do all 3. You can do all 3 if you want to, but you don't have to do but one of those questions. So as you're reading and rereading very carefully, look for those points that you can make in that dialectical journal. When you have that document complete, submit it on this Turnitin link right here. And that, of course, will be due before midnight this Sunday night. So we're just getting started. We're just getting ready to get our ideas together. And so work on that this week. Next week, we will start drafting the essay. We'll start looking at what needs to go into an introduction paragraph, what needs to go into body paragraphs, what needs to go into a conclusion paragraph. And we'll continue to read and draft. And then the following week, look at these dates down here. The final will be due the last week in February. So the 21st, that Monday, through the 27th, that Sunday night. So we're going to have 3 more weeks to work on this, but I know it's irritating. Some people want to just go ahead and jump in there and do it and get it done, but I'm asking you, please don't do that. Let's just take it a step at a time. All right, well, I will see you next week then.